All right, so this next kata is going to be for that orange belt level. So if you're an orange belt, you need this next kata. It's going to be Pyong Cho Dan. We're going to do a couple different views. We'll do it just like we did the last video where there's an instructional view, then there's a follow along view, and then what it should look like if facing the other direction. So for example, if parents are watching their kids do it, then kind of look at the video and look at the kid and kind of make sure it looks the same. The first two views will be instructional, which means that kids or yourself can follow along as I do it. You don't have to worry about which side or which hand that you're doing it. Again, this will be Pyong Cho Dan, and it is the kata that you need if you're an orange belt moving up into the intermediate level. So let's get started. All right, so this is Pyong Cho Dan. The first view we're going to do is an instructional view, which basically just means that I'm going to do it facing the same direction as you would if you're practicing with me at home or here in class. I want to call out the different moves and which leg and arm it is, left, right. So that way, if you're checking it as you go, you can make sure you have the correct leg and arm forward. So let's get started. Pyong Cho Dan. Let's face this way. First thing you're going to do is you're going to come to attention bow. And then ready stance. Of course, the name of the kata is Pyong Cho Dan. I'm going to look to my left, fold my left hand for a low block, step to my left, low block. The next technique is going to be a center punch, so I'm going to step with my right leg, right center punch. All these will be in a forward stance. I'm going to take my right hand, fold for a low block, left hand goes around the belly, just like the first kata. I'm going to step across with my right leg, I'm going to turn low block again in that forward stance. From here it gets a little different. My right elbow is going to sink to my hip, and my left leg is going to shift into a back stance. The next move, I'm going to slide my right leg backwards, and my right hand is going to fold across my face for a back knuckle strike, left hand extends. So that's the fold. The technique we're doing is a back knuckle strike, so then left hand pulls back to the chamber, right hand extends. Notice how I have a slight bend in my arm and I'm hitting with the back of the knuckles. I'm going to pivot and extend my right arm. My left leg is loaded to step. And I step center punch, left leg, left arm. Step number 3, I fold my left arm across my body for a low block, right arm across my belly. Just like the first kata, I step down the middle, I'm going to do a low block. I'm going to refold with my left arm for a knife hand block and do a knife hand block in place. Both of those are with the left hand and a left leg forward stance. I'm going to do 3 stepping center punches. I'm going to do 3 stepping high blocks because we're doing Pyong Cho Dan. Ready, step high block with the right leg, right arm. Notice how these are in a forward stance. Step left leg, left arm high block. And then finish with the third one, step right leg, right arm high block here. From here, I'm going to spin low block with my left hand, just like I did in the first one. It'll be a 3/4 turn. Step center punch with my right leg, right arm. Fold my right arm for a low block, step backwards with the right leg, turn, low block. And then step center punch. I don't have to do any of that weird elbow back stuff. Going down the middle, it's going to be just like your first kata, Gicheng Ilbu. I fold my left hand for a low block, I step down the middle, I do a low block. And even though we're doing Pyong Cho Dan, we're going to do this part just like Gicheng Ilbu. Step center punch with the right leg and the right arm. Step center punch with the left leg, left arm. And then finish with a step center punch, right leg, right arm, kia. The next 4 moves are a little tricky. My right arm extends up and opens. My left arm slides up to my face. My left leg is going to step across. I'm going to do a 3/4 turn, landing in a back stance. Left arm chops down. Right arm comes to my belly. Both hands are open. That's called a reinforced low chop. I'm going to do 3 more of these. So I fold on my left side. My left arm is extended. Right arm comes to my face. I'm going to step forward, but more at a corner. It's called a 45-degree angle step. And in a back stance, I'm going to do a reinforced low chop with my right arm down and my left arm at my belly. I'm going to do those same 2 moves in the other direction. So I refold on my left side. Right arm comes to my face. Right leg is going to step all the way back. And then I'm going to turn in a back stance facing the other direction. Reinforced low chop. Right leg's in front, right hand chops down, left hand is at my belly. The last one isn't going to go straight, it's also going to go at a corner. So I'm going to fold on my right side, right arm extended, left arm up, I'm going to step with my left leg and then do another reinforced low chop in a back stance. From here, I'm going to look to the front, the direction I started in. I'm going to step back with my left leg into a ready stance. I'm going to come to attention. Left leg comes to right. I'm going to bow and then lock and ready stance with the kata. So that's the instructional version of it. We'll do it again where it's slow paced, but you can follow along without me chattering in the background. So this is Pyong Cho Dan, follow along version, facing the same direction as you would be if you're practicing with me. No instruction on this one, so you just get to follow along and see how well you know it. Good! Pyong Cho Dan. Next view is going to be facing a different direction, but that's so if parents are watching you do it, they can kind of go back and forth and make sure you're doing it right. Good! Pyong Cho Dan. All right, so that's Pyong Cho Dan. Hopefully this helps, guys.